EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
The veteran kicker Robbie Gould set to get us started, and we are underway from the Superdome. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Huntley. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. These two teams, the Saints and Niners, they played maybe the game of the year in the NFL in 2019. Had 94 points between them. Lead changes left and right. Breeze had 5 touchdowns, 4 for Garoppolo. And you might remember the catch and stiff-arming run by George Kittle where he just refused to go down. And then in the end, it was Robbie Gould who would kick the field goal as time expired, and the Niners would win it 48-46. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, 49ers nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Walk up in this spot like ain't no poppin' in. Come pop up on me 'cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way a little bit.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman, and he'll be taken down right around the 27.
49er ball carrier. Kamu Grugier-Hill on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up
after the pickup of 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
7-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
39-yard line.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15, but it's 3rd down.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to the running game with Mostert. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Huntley And he finds Montgomery complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Huntley. Going up top. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Huntley. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Huntley. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
49ers 3.
From the 24, Garoppolo. And he whips that one incomplete there. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Garoppolo now. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Huntley. That'll be complete to Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys are excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
1st and 10. Huntley. They'll set up a screen for Breida. Not much there, only a yard.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 20-yard line.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. They'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. This will be caught at about the 5. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley flushed out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Huntley. This is going to be intercepted. They will get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call a rookie mistake. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be taken at the 13. A minute 55 left to go in the 1st half of play. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Huntley to throw. first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Yeah, we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Off play action. Huntley. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. Heck of a boost right there into the locker room. A long field goal try, and he got it to go.
That's the basketball equivalent of a half-court shot at the buzzer, and guess what? They both count 3.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Now Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Taking a shot for Samuel. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one. bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. We got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Garoppolo's pass.
How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
1st down, 49ers.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
48-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Huntley. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And this one is no good. He missed it, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, It's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
now a play fake. Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Running the counter with Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
a loss of 2.
Once again, it's Mostert. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
10-10 at their own 39-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw on 3rd down, Huntley. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Saints 24, 49ers.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the 49er first down.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there, but it'll be 2nd down.
It certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. That's caught inside the 20.
Garoppolo's pass.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
33 yards on
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
7 yards. It's 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Complete.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end count. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Down San Francisco.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And the 49er 1st down.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Makes the score with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On 1st down, Huntley. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Gain of 7. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Huntley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, Huntley. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
To throw on 2nd down, Huntley. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And down to the 11. A big play for the Saints on 3rd down. And even 40 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
They're on 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Sanders. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
It's a gain of 12.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get